Now we are continuing with the subdivisions, remaining subdivisions of the last question in 5.5. Y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c power n. So this is like x power n. Only thing is it is not x, it is some function of x. So dy by dx is n into ax square plus bx plus c power n minus 1 into derivative of ax square plus bx plus c. So even if I write just d also, please understand it is derivative. Okay, sometimes I write d shortly. So now after writing this term, this differentiation has to be done. So ax square, a into x square differentiated as 2x, that is a single term, plus b into x differentiated as 1 plus c 0, c is differentiated as 0. Any constant when you differentiate you get 0. So this is n into 2ax plus b into ax square plus bx plus c power n minus 1. The next one, sixth subdivision, y is equal to sine of x square. So dy by dx must be cos of theta, theta is x square, into derivative of x square. So any sine theta should be first differentiated as cos theta, and then only you should look at theta, and if needed it has to be differentiated. So here you should not write 2x. Some children write like that by mistake. They differentiate both the function and the function within it together. That cannot be done. At a time only one function can be taken care of. So we have to take care of sine first. Sine is differentiated as cos. Next step only this function has to be differentiated. So everything has to be done in steps. So it is 2x cos of x square. Subdivision 7 is y is equal to 1 by root of 1 plus x square. That means 1 plus x square power minus 1. So this is like x power n again. So n x power n minus 1, first step, into derivative of the quantity within the term within bracket 1 plus x square. So minus 1 into 1 plus x square power minus 2 into 1 is differentiated as 0, x square is 2x. So numerator minus, there is a minus sign, and 2x. And this term, since power is minus 2, I take and write it in the denominator so that the power will become positive. So minus 2x by 1 plus x square the whole square. And I told you I will work out the examples related to this, no? And I just checked with it. In example 5.33, there are last two subdivisions which are chain rule method. So the first one is y is equal to sine cube x. Already we have done cos cube, but anyway I am doing this also for you. Sine cube x is sine x the whole cube. So something whole cube means 3 into square of that. X cube is differentiated as 3x square. So sine x the whole cube is differentiated as 3 into sine x the whole square and into derivative of sine x. Instead of x, sine x has come. So derivative of sine x. And that is cos x, no? So 3 into cos x into sin x the whole square is written as sin square x. That's the right way to write, isn't it? There is a way in which we write a term, and the sin x the whole square should be written as sin square x. So we rewrite here just to make it easy for us to think only, no? And now the sixth sum. Y is root of x square plus x plus 1. So the derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. So according to that, 1 by 2 root x square plus x plus 1. Now into derivative of the quantity x square plus x plus 1, the term within the bracket square root. Okay. So d of x square is 2x. D of x is 1. D of 1 is 0, you know. For a constant the derivative is 0. When the constant is alone, when you differentiate it will become 0. So numerator 2x plus 1 divided by here 2 into root of x square plus x plus 1 denominator. That's all in these problems. So it is not so tough. You need to think patiently and you need to spend some time to learn it. When you read, you will think that you have understood. But when I ask a different question, you are not able to do it, isn't it? So that means your understanding is not complete. So you have to make a complete learning, a wholesome learning you have to make. Then only you can answer any question connected to this. புக்கிலுள்ள சம் போட தெரிஞ்சால் மட்டும் போகாது. அது மட்டும் போட தெரியும்னா அது ஒரு மாதிரி ரோட் லேர்னிங் மாதிரி இருக்கும். அந்த சம்முன்றது எக்ஸசைஸ் உள்ள சம்முன்றது கொஞ்சம் சாம்பிள் ப்ராப்ளம்ஸு. இதுதான் சாம்பிள் ப்ராப்ளம்ஸு. இதே மாதிரி எது கேட்டாலும் போட தெரியுமான்னு பாருங்கள் அப்படின்றது தான் ஒரு எக்ஸசைஸில் கொஸ்டின் கொடுக்கறதுக்கு அர்த்தம் என்னை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி நீங்கள் படிச்சிங்கன்னா எப்போ என்ன கொஸ்டின் கேட்டாலும் உங்களால் ஆன்சர் பண்ண முடியும். அதுதான் கரெக்டான லேர்னிங்.